Hey tubers, welcome back for another adventure. And what you're looking at is a Husqvarna chainsaw. And the reason why you're looking at it is this is my flea market haul from this past weekend. And I ended up going for a few bigger items. I got this out of a storage unit. And I gave him $30 for it. You pull the string, it has compression. It looks like it's on the first flip of the bar. The chain actually looks halfway decent. There's still plenty of meat on those teeth. They could be sharpened, but they really don't need it. They actually, well, they could use it. It does need to be sharpened. Never mind. Let me take that back. So it was 30 bucks. I went to say 25 and a guy behind me says, if you don't want it for 30, I'll take it. So there was so much for getting it for 25, right? The guy behind me kind of stung me. We were out, I was out at Williams Grove, Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania when I picked this up, and we all know it's firewood cutting season. And if a decent chainsaw shows up at a flea market, it's gone almost instantly. So that was 30, and I took a chance on this guy. One of the guys had a really good eye. He spotted it on the truck yesterday. By the way, that's what the shaft looks like, 3/4. He spotted it on the truck before I can talk about it. So it's a Subaru Robin 9-horse electric start, has a generator, gas tank. Gas actually smells pretty good. I gave it a little pull because you don't want to show too much attention and love and caring, because then the price goes up. Anyway, I got this for 45 bucks and it came with a pair of pliers, another pair of pliers. So I either got a heck of a deal, and this thing is well worth the 45 or not. Typically new, these engines cost heavy money, and it doesn't look like it has that many miles on it. You can kind of tell by looking at the muffler and all. I asked him a bunch of questions about it. This was a different person, but he said it was a storage unit gig, and he really didn't know anything about it. Somebody extended the wires pretty long on it. So once again, I'm not sure what it did for a living. It does look like it's in halfway decent shape. So there you are. The Kawasaki got a bath. I got something about, you know, crawling through bird droppings to get any work done. So those were the big ones. 45, 25, 30. And then, you know, I call it trivia. Like, you know, I'm still adding to the set of screwdrivers my father had when I was a kid. That was $1. This whole setup in here, you guys could see these are machinist tools or bits. This is 1/2 inch by 13. NC course, and then you know, it's a course thread, so that came with it. And I finally found, remember, I went to the flea market just to get a 1/2 inch socket, so I got that. They had these lights, and I've probably told you guys the story. My grandmother down in Brooklyn, when I was a kid, I remember Noma, I remember the box, and she didn't have this kind of light. She had the clear ones where you could see the filament, and a couple of spare light bulbs. I think this whole thing here was $4. Other interesting stuff, wire. I'm not sure what it's meant for. It says Bosch on it. I don't know. It could be welding wire. You know, for metal inert gas. Given that it's rusting, it doesn't appear to have, I don't think it's flux core. This meter, was $1. You know, you kind of take your chances on these things. Maybe it was worth it, maybe not. You know, so yeah, I didn't buy a lot on. You know, I bought this thing kind of before I went to Williams Grove, so at that point now it's kind of like, you know, the wife was already cranking with me for buying this. I didn't want to add to the situation by buying too much more stuff. These were half price, so they were 25 cents each. They're good because they hold multiple batteries and turn themselves on and off at night. I mean, if you put a set of batteries in there, I'm not sure if it takes 2 or 4, but quite honestly, it goes the entire season. You take the batteries out and you put them back in. You put them in the window, you know. If you got a colonial house, it looks nice when you look at it. It looks like you got candles in the window. Compression tester, Hawk, made in the USA. So maybe it's good, maybe it's not, you know. These things, well, this was 2, I paid 1. Those were $1 a piece. Like the pliers, I think they were $1. I think this was 50 cents. You know, it's all penny ante stuff. If it works out, it works out. If not, it doesn't. You know, you buy a bunch of it. So if this works out, you know, 50 cents, $1, whatever I paid for it, you know, it's a home run. If it doesn't work out, but you bought 3 of them, and one of the 3 works out for 50 cents or $1, for $3 you have a good one, right? So that's the way I kind of look at those. The laundry baskets, I'm not going to use them for laundry, but a lot of times they're helpful for sorting. They happen to be heavy duty, Sterlite, made in the USA. These were $1 each. I love the dollar stuff. And excuse my messy truck. This was the pliers that came with the Robin. So they were free, or they were $45, I guess. Every once in a while you need a long. And from the free pile, kind of love the free stuff. I picked up this Mercedes grill. Where could I set it up so that it could be seen? There you go. So that was free. You could see the Mercedes right there. Yeah, that guy was free. I think it, you know, it might look cool on a golf cart or something. You know, you pick it up, you got it. You know, who knows, musty one, you dizzy. You know, one of my other buddies, you know, if Bill Stanton ever gets back here, or I run across boy, it's tough when the brain goes bad. Ed Moore up there in Freeport. You know, one of them might say, "Oh man, I saw that grill, and you know, it fit perfect." And then you kind of give it to him, and he goes, and they go, "Hey, I found this for you. Will it work out on one of your projects?" So if I don't use it quick enough, I'm sure it'll find a home somewhere. So that's about it for now. I really want to thank everybody for dropping by to watch and comment and subscribe. Please remember to keep your feet down, your heads up, and get out and enjoy each and every day. Bye now.